guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be talking to you about how I become self-employed and how to do it if you want to do that. This is just from experience, so I'm no professional, but it's helped me come so far from where I was last year. So basically what it was, last year around January time I become redundant, and basically I was in a deep depression anyway when I was working, and as soon as I lost my job, that was it. I felt like my whole world collapsed, because how was I gonna pay for my family and live and everything else? So I had to go on to universal credit, which I hated, but I had no other option because they literally sacked, well, it wasn't sacked, it was let me go a week before the date they said that I needed to leave, so that gave me no time to look for any other work whatsoever. So with having like depression like 6-7 years beforehand, this just knocked it on top of the head. It was like, right. So around, I was on universal credit, so around April time, I literally woke up one morning and I was like, right, I'm not doing this anymore. I need my family and friends there. I need to stop pushing them away. I need to support my kids. I need to be able to do something that's going to make my life worthwhile. And so I went to, I think that's when I became like spiritual, because I was trying to like, I was listening to tarot readings, and I was really into that, and it pulled me through basically on where I was, and it even made me think of ideas for businesses. So I thought about my business idea, which is now Candlux. I make my own candles and bath cosmetics, so like bath bombs and soaps, sugar scrubs, bath salts, all that. I actually make all of that on my own now. So literally I went to the job centre to speak to my work coach this one day, and I was thinking, right, I need to talk to her, she should be able to help me. So I've gone in and she sat me down, and I said, like, I need to be self-employed. I don't want to be put in the same situation I was before, and I know with self-employment I am my own boss. It made me feel better, and I'll be able to do flexible hours for my own kids, because that was another thing that was getting me down. I wouldn't be able to see my kids beforehand after school, and they'd be in bed by the time I got home, so I wouldn't see them really at all, because I'd send them to school in the morning, and then my babysitter, I'd go to work at 2 o'clock, and then my babysitter would have to then put them to bed after school. So yeah, that's another reason why I wanted to be self-employed. And so I told her all of this, and she set me up with someone called, well, this group called Stand Guide. And I don't know what it's, if it's in your areas or how far out it goes, so that's something you need to research. But they were the ones that were closest to me. So they basically helped me do my business plan. They helped me do it properly, which was really hard, because of the questions you get on a business plan is absolute nightmare, and I really struggled with that, and they helped me do all of my business plan. They even put me on courses to basically know the basics of running a business, your bookkeeping, the marketing, the advertising, all of that. And basically after that I had put all that through, it took me 4 or 5 months to actually start up my own business, but that was only because by the time I'd finished my course with them, which was 13 weeks, I think, I'm not too sure, I can't actually remember now. By the time I finished my course with them, they put you in the right direction to loans and stuff to help you fund your business. But you don't want to go for a normal loan, just an everyday loan. You don't want to do that. You need to go to a company that helps you have startup funds for your business. And if you can't do that, don't do it. Try and find other ways, because I know having a loan is really bad. Yeah, so basically don't go for any other old loan. Try and be careful with the funding. If you can do it yourself, then do it yourself. I had to do it myself because of past issues with an idiot. Yeah, so I basically couldn't get a loan, so I had to save and save and save until I had enough money to fund me for my products, my ingredients, because obviously making it from scratch, so I needed all my ingredients, and there is a lot of ingredients that goes into soap and all that. So yeah, that I then saved up, got all of my ingredients, which was hard, I'm not gonna lie, but if you're really passionate about what you've chose, then it will happen. Always pick a job that you're gonna, pick a business that you're gonna be passionate about. Don't ever pick a business that you just know that it's like, oh well, I'm not too bothered about that. You don't want to pick something like that. You want to be picking something that's really passionate, like it makes you feel really good for doing it. See, I've chose what I did because I have really bad sensitive skin, and every time I went to the shops, I couldn't find any soaps or anything that I could wash my face in. And the same with my mum and my sisters, and a few people I know actually that have the same trouble that I did. And with making my soaps from scratch, was all natural ingredients that had no chemicals in or nothing, and I made all of that and let my mum, I think, yeah, it was my mum, test them for me, and I even tested them. But my mum was definite tester because she just loved trying new things to make sure she was able to use it. And when she found out she could use my soaps, she loved it. So that's when I knew that that's what I wanted to do. It was like I wanted to help those that couldn't do nothing and had skin conditions, and it's a nightmare. So that's what I chose, and I'm really happy I did, to be honest. The candle side is because I love a relaxing bath with a candle, and I love having candles anyway around my house because it just smells so beautiful. So that's what I wanted to do, because I know people are a big fan of candles. So what better to go with a nice relaxing bath products than a candle. So I was really, really happy with that. So yeah, going back to when I just finished my course, so it took me about nearly 5 months to finish my course, my funding for myself, getting my products in, trying to make my products as well. I started trading in the September of last year, and that actually, when you start trading, Stand Guide always like help you as well to keep it going. And the first couple of months of running a business is really hard because you're trying to get your customers up and all of that, but it's not impossible. You can do it, but yeah. So when you start trading, and Stand Guide are there then to help you with some of your business costs. They pay you so much. That's something you got to look into as again if you're from a different area or who can help you out, but they were really good, and I was really happy with how it turned out. So yeah, I'm now in January 2019 and my business is going brilliant, especially after the Christmas period. I'm really happy with how it's all going so far. I'm only obviously 4 months in, would you say, and I'm really happy with how it has turned out. But I will get to go and show you some of my products that I've made. So yeah, that is how it is. That's how I've become self-employed. Now, you don't want to go into this without thinking. You want to plan everything. I'm like I said, I'm not a professional. This is just my experience, but with me, with how hard it's been, you want to go in knowing what to expect, because I basically rushed into it and it was a lot. So hopefully this video helps you know what to expect on running a business. And I mean, there's a lot more that I haven't covered because it just take ages for me to cover everything. But you really want to find people that will help you. If you're on universal credit, or even go into your local job centre, that's what they're there for. And go and speak to a person in there on who to go to, who to turn to for self-employment. I mean, I'm a mum of 2, I'm a single mum of 2, and I go to uni as well. I study history, and obviously the kids go to school and I have to keep a house and all this stuff, and I also run a business, and I'm not gonna lie, it is hard, but if you put your mind to it, you can do it. And I think some people out there, they have got the strength to do this. It's just I don't think people believe in themselves a lot nowadays. Now, I know how that feels because obviously having depression before, and it is hard. I know it's hard to look positive on things, but trust me, as soon as you start looking positive on every aspect of your life, it's just amazing. You're just winging it. It's just like you've got everything. Now, this is what I'm putting it out there for, is because some people, if they want to start a business, they're miserable in their own, like in their job that they've got now. I want to help people know that there is other options out there. I want to help people and let them know that you haven't just got to be a stay-at-home mom. You can do what you can do anything you want. You have not got to just be miserable. Be happy. Be positive. Be able to think that you can do everything in the world, because trust me, you can. You really can. So please, if that's the type of thing that you're looking forward to, or that's what you want to do in the next couple of years, then please go ahead and do so, because there's nothing stopping you. You're only ever slowing down your own path. So please make yourself happy. Don't be miserable. So yeah, just be happy, be you, be positive, get that self-employment you want. So I'm going to leave you there, guys, and I will be back a bit later on to show you the products that I've made. And yeah, if you have any questions whatsoever, please just leave comments down below. If you have private questions that you want to talk about, then please email me. My email is down below in the description box. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I hope it's helped some people out there that really needed that, to know how to get things started. So yeah, see you later, guys.